What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now guys, if you remember from yesterday's video, basically where we left off was with the S&P 500, pretty much capping out on Friday, retesting a major resistance level that we've been using for quite some time. You can clearly see the previous supports on this white uptrend here, and now we have a retest of major resistance right here, but it's a continued uptrend that we're doing pretty well at. Problem is, I don't think we're going to be breaking through this right this second, although come tomorrow we will find out. Now really what we're looking for is more so consolidation, but it is very possible that this week we could actually break through this resistance here and kind of just consolidate like that, getting back to its moving average. And the same thing can be said with most of the major cryptos. Now as you guys know, the pattern that we've started to develop on major cryptos is when the S&P 500 closes for the weekend, we typically see the same thing happen within cryptos, even though cryptos are traded 24/7. So what we actually see is kind of just stagnation, uncertainty, and very little volume and movement. You can see over the past 2 days here, even though we have a little bit of movement today, we pretty much don't go anywhere. Even with Ethereum, we don't really go anywhere. In Bitcoin too, we're not seeing much movement at all. So really, what we're looking for is the volume that comes in once the S&P 500 decides to open. Not really sure why there's a correlation between that, whether it's just coincidence, but it's just something I like to reference. Now, specifically what we're looking for here is breaks within Bitcoin, because as you guys know, within Bitcoin, there's a major descending channel forming here and a major correction. You can see that we're forming these stair-stepping patterns. So what we're looking for is to finish this, fill the gap here, and then decide as to the outcome, whether or not we're going to be breaking bullish or bearish, whether or not this takes all this time to break through, or whether we just tank like that or break up like that. That's really what we're waiting for. And that's also going to influence cryptos like XRP, which already traded out of its major descending channel. You can see here. And now we're kind of floating between a major price ceiling and price floor, as we seem to be maybe having some sort of double bottom, but we are stuck between the neckline here as well as the price floor. So once we can confirm a general direction, figure out which direction it wants to move to, either breaking above or below this, then we'll be able to buy in for a long or short position. And the same thing also can be said about cryptos like Ethereum. So that's pretty much what we're waiting for in today's video. Now, with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, I just want to update you guys that I did drop a video 3 days ago on my new finance channel, which we're trying to see how long I can grow it until I hit 1,000 subscribers and try to get this channel to pop off here. It's a test to see how well my skills on YouTube are and how well I am at knowing and acknowledging the YouTube algorithm. So definitely make sure to go send some love to this new channel here. The car market bubble has popped. You can see I just dropped this video, which was super cool and quite interesting if you own a car. So I highly recommend you check this video out here. Link is down in the description to this new channel that I started, and it is my name, as you guys can see. But with that being said, diving into the technical analysis, you can see for the most part we are in a consolidative standpoint right now. Markets are at $930 billion, still below $1 trillion, and we're pretty much just consolidating over 24 hours here. Not really seeing much movement. If anything, we're kind of down 3 to 4%. But overall, in the past week, we're up about 10%, I'd say, on average, maybe 9% on average. But for today, we are starting to correct lower. Now, what we're dealing with right now is a lot of consolidation. With the S&P 500 being closed over the weekend, we're not seeing much movement here or volatility. Jumping to the weekly, I hate when I do this. I jump to the weekly and it there it is. You saw the tweak it just did with my uptrend right here. It moves that lower, and sometimes it doesn't move back. But you can see, and maybe the monthly will show up better. Yeah, that looks cool too. So you can see on the monthly charts here how the S&P 500 for its entirety, for a very long time, since 2009 here, has been trending on this bottom support and this top resistance here. Now, we could scale this lower, but I don't really need to. As you guys can see, for the most part, this is where it's had major resistance being retested. Then we dumped mega money into the economy. Actually, right here, this caused markets to swing up. We should have stopped here because we were at an all-time high, but we didn't, and we kept printing more and more and more money, which allowed us to enter this range here. So we went from overbought to extremely overbought, or, you know, inflated, which would normally correct us down here, to extremely overinflated, all of that. So here we are coming back down into a neutral level, but it's weird because we're no longer in an overinflated economy. We're in an inflated economy. We're no longer, you know, extremely overbought. We're just overbought. But because we did this for so long, it's managed to put us into a level where we're oversold, but really we're looking overbought in regards to the normal trends that we see within the moving averages or within the monthly charts here. So we're in a good position right now, though. We are back inside this, which is definitely a good level to be in. And I'm hoping that we can just consolidate like this for the rest of, I know, unfortunately, the rest of 2023 and 2024 to catch back up to here. But what this is doing is we could also break through this very easily and kind of, you know, consolidate like that just to kind of rebalance ourselves. This major correction might let us swing up, and then we might just kind of fill in the gap like this, and then we would be overbought here, you know, the beginning of 2023, but by the beginning of 2024, we would be in a neutral level here, very close to retesting all-time highs, which honestly could take until 2025, which is scary to think about, but we will at some point indefinitely get back up to there. But what I'm trying to say is we're now in a neutral level, and we could very easily consolidate up like this. And how this affects the cryptocurrencies is we're looking for the halving, the Bitcoin halving, which falls end of 2023 into mid 2024 here. So what we're looking for is for the prices to kind of consolidate back up. We're probably going to see more consolidation now and less maybe drops, as I don't really, and I hope we don't see more drops on the S&P 500. The same thing would be applied for major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum. If we're not at the lowest point that this market is going to drop to, we will be there in probably like another 10 to 20% max, and it's going to bounce off of it and we'll swing right back up here. But with 20K being seemingly its lifeline here, we're going to find out very soon if this is going to hold well, which hopefully we do, and we'll see a run back up to like $30,000, which is where we all anticipate the markets to move to, and hopefully we don't break through the support. If we do break through this, we'll probably see a swing like this, an immediate correction back up, and that would be it for the bottom. And then we'll have quite a lot of months of this consolidation, and then eventually we'll see all-time highs again, eventually. But we'll see a lot of consolidation from that point on, eventually retest 30, 40, 50K, come back down at 20,000, and then see the last run back up to all-time highs. Now, same thing applies with Ethereum and XRP. What we're trying to do in the short term while we wait is make some short-term trades. So we do this by using XRP we do this by using Bityard, trading things like XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, buying in long, selling short, so on and so forth. Bityard, for those that are new, is in my opinion, the #1 cryptocurrency leverage trading website that's out there. You can trade XRP. You can trade Ethereum, you can trade Bitcoin, you can leverage it right here, you can short it, you can buy long, you can sell short, you can, you know, you could do a lot of stuff here. You could type in the amount of leverage you want, the amount of margin, click buy long, click sell short. They even offer a demo account for those that just want to practice their skills in markets like this. They even offer, where is it, a mystery box where you can earn some free crypto by signing up with the link down in the description. Now, what we're looking for specifically short term is that we are forming some sort of like double bottom here, at least trending inside this channel here. And I say I don't like to trade inside these channels. What I'm looking for is a break above or below support or resistance here. That will confirm a buy in long or a short. But until we can close a daily above or below this, we need to be patient and not really touch it. Same thing goes with Ethereum. Ethereum's, I know there's a lot more potential here from 1100 to 1700, so we're not really waiting on that. Honestly, what we look for is a break above neckline here. You can see the double bottom and the neckline right here. So really what we'd look for in Ethereum is maybe a closure at about $1,300. Yeah, 1,300 would be a good buying opportunity. We close the daily above 1,300, above the neckline on the double bottom, we can buy in long. If we don't, we're going to see consolidation, maybe even a triple bottom, and again, break above the neckline and buy in. Same thing applies itself with Bitcoin, which clearly just got rejected off neckline. What we're waiting for comfortably is a break above neckline and major downtrend here. So if we could close above this level, which is 23K, let's say we close at 23,500, that would be enough of an indicator to buy in long and trade to the upside. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.